Hello folks, Mark Emery here. You know, in the last year I've talked with and worked with quite a number of people through our activities in the Lighthouse Law Club and other things we're involved in. And one thing has become crystal clear. It's as obvious as the nose on my face. And that is that far too many people are living with extreme limitations on their life. Financial limitations, time limitations, governmental restrictive legislation limitations, all kinds of things that are putting us into a box. And so I've come to the conclusion that in view of the lifestyle that I've been able to develop and live the last 20 years, that we need some specific instruction in that regard so that more people can do the same thing. What I'm talking about is learning to become a digital nomad, an internet entrepreneur, where you can own your own time and be master of your own destiny. You know, more and more people from around the world are learning how to break free from the enslavement of the corporate and state treadmill. The term digital nomad is becoming not only popular, but also quite common, as it's obvious to see the benefits of owning your own time, being in control of your own destiny, and being able to manage your own business from any gorgeous, intriguing, or peaceful location in the world where you'd like to be. Even if it's only in your own backyard. You don't have to go anywhere. The point is, you have the option. So let's cut right to the chase, all right? Let's recognize that so long as you are working for someone else and receiving a paycheck, you have several problems. And they start with the fact that your paycheck is subject to reporting, distraint, garnishment, and outright theft. You don't own your time, your boss does. You're financially limited and, quite honestly, highly unlikely to accomplish your dreams at the pace that you're currently going. Let's be honest. All right? You make enough to get by, pay all your creditors, maybe, not everybody does, but not much else. You're also pinned down to your present location. No matter what happens, you're stuck there. You can't leave. You have a simple, linear relationship to money. In other words, you exchange one day's work for 1 unit of pay, and no more. Done. Good night. Start over tomorrow. And if you stop exchanging that 1 unit of work, guess what happens to that unit of pay? It stops. You get sick, can't work, your employer goes out of business, whatever the reason is. That simple linear relationship to money, one for one, is not where you want to be. So gaining leverage and true wealth with your current restrictions is impossible. Now, on top of these problems, as an employee, your future stability relies entirely on a stable market for your employer's product or service. It relies upon government regulation, not stifling your employer's industry. It relies upon the financial, political, and regulatory health of your employer. And then we can talk about trends in the digital age, in which humans are being routinely replaced with machines and technology. Estimates show that within 5 years, half of the jobs that exist today will no longer exist. Where does that put you? Your future stability relies also on having no natural disasters, tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, riots, martial law, or any other disruptions in your local area that could shut things down in a heartbeat. So, do you see how vulnerable you are being pinned to one single location? Now, A successful digital nomad is location independent and can move to more stable, peaceful, and beautiful locations on a moment's notice to avoid any disruptions that might occur, whether they be man-made or natural. A successful digital nomad has developed a diversified basket of business activity which creates multiple streams of income, so that if one is ever dried up, he continues without being seriously impacted. A successful digital nomad owns his own time and typically spends much more time pursuing family activities or personal interests. A successful digital nomad gets to keep the money he or she makes and put it to use for his or her own purposes. Check out the Lighthouse Law Club for that. So enough said, you get the point. Alright, so what does it take to become a successful digital nomad? Honestly, it's quite simple really. We can break it down this way. Number one, make the personal commitment, the decision, create the mindset that this is what you want and that nothing will stop you until you succeed. This is first, number one. Secondly, find the niche in the market that you will serve. Find a need and fill it. What do you love doing? What are you good at? Do you have an expertise? What is the market for that? Now, if you don't have an answer for that, don't worry, because we can help you with that as well. Number three, feel, smell, taste the results of what this lifestyle will do for you. Internalize it. Use this as a reminder to keep you moving in the right direction. Fourth, start creating your internet properties and presence. This is much easier than it might sound. You just have to know the ropes. Alright, 5, start creating a list of followers. These are people who will sign up to follow you, learn more about what you have to offer, what you know, what you have to share, are interested in the genre of activity that you're involved in. Alright, that's simple enough. 6, start filling the needs that your market has. And this can take on any one or more of several different business models. Could be a consulting business model, maybe putting out digital products like books and videos, music, audios, training. Could be affiliate marketing of someone else's products and services. This is the easiest thing to do because that's all created, ready to go. Could be providing a particular service to help others be successful. Alright, so naturally, this list I just went over is a little bit simplified, but this is what it all boils down to. So if you're new to all this, or even if you've done some internet marketing before, there's a fair amount to learn when it gets down to all the how-tos, but none of it's difficult. It's just a matter of learning some basic concepts and how to use the tools that are available to implement those concepts to build your own location-independent business. Anybody can do this, even if you have no clue about what business or service you'd like to offer. Alright, so hang on. The good news is that we have created a course you can follow which takes you step by step through the entire process of setting up your own business with multiple streams of cash flow. We have the model, we're doing it already, I've been doing it for 20 years, just follow along, do what we're doing, and you'll be generating cash flow in very short order. Are you ready? Could you handle the lifestyle of being a digital nomad? If so, join our community, and hey, did I mention that the training course is absolutely free? This is not for sale. There's no subscription to pay, nothing to pay. I almost forgot about that part. So you've got everything to gain. Get started. Freedom is waiting for you, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the path to freedom.